Action now this evening. Finally, here they come, the players into the middle to give us our action for this week. Let's see what we see. Lots of teams coming in again, only a few running off the platform this time. Are we going to see some early game action? We've got YGD on the left hand side here, Japanese Believers also in there, Ich and Grabouge. I'm really sorry about the alerts there, guys. I thought I had those switched off. Here they come, the first teams. Are we going to see some early action? We've got some spears in the background there. Japanese Believers here. Are they going to get focused early on by some people with some weapons? We're not seeing anything at the moment. Wait, what have we got? We've got Nathrin from the Believers. He's in trouble. Guy with the bow, guy with the spear. Down goes Nathrin, the first kill of this evening's game. Unfortunate for Nathrin there. The Japanese Believers getting focused quite early on by people with weapons. Have we got anybody else in trouble? YGD making it away on this side here, heading off towards Volcano. A lot of teams heading off early. Some people heading across to Bronto Hill. Down here we've got some weapons out from Epic Fail, who are quite close to the Believers. The Believers actually separated here early on. Are we going to see Epic Fail pursue with those weapons which they picked up early? Believers off to the side. Epic Fail, we've got Wilson, Falcorn and Sayan very close to the Believers here. Do Believers know that they are about? They do. Wilson coming in from Epic Fail, focusing down on Moleman now. Are we going to see Moleman taken out early in the game? Or is he going to be able to escape? The Believer guys running for their lives here. No weapons. Managing to get away by the looks of things. Wilson now fairly isolated. Off in the background we've got Kim Jong with his bow. Oh no, with his spear, sorry. Stalking these Believers through the woods. Are we going to see... Are we going to see any more early kills? Kim Jong from Epic Fail still following these players down here. Does he know where they are? He must be able to see Lundy there. Looks like he may have missed him. This could be the downfall of Kim Jong. The rest of Epic Fail also in behind him here though. But the Believer guys managing to hide out. Harvesting a tree, that's going to give them away. If Epic Fail can hear that. And here Kim Jong extremely close. Extremely close. Sorry if you guys asking me stuff in the chat, unfortunately. I'm a little bit distracted at the moment. Moleman still very close to these Epic Fail guys. But now has a spear of his own. Feeling a bit more confident, undoubtedly. Managing to get away from those guys. Alright. So, Epic Fail. Believers very close together. Or at least some of the Believers. Nobody else looking like they're close enough to engage. Perhaps if we go up a bit higher. Ooh, what have we got going on down here? Down here we've got PvP, PvE, PvX pros surrounding the peaceful farmers. Klaus isolated at the moment. Messi hiding in a bush. Very close. These players very close to the peaceful farmers. The whole of PvP, PvE, PvX. And there we see a rock broken. That's going to give away those players. Lolg, Messi lying down here in bushes, getting their armor on. Klaus still down on the beach, not on his own now. Hitboxer down there with him. Where are the rest of the peaceful farmer chaps? Believers are losing Natrium earlier on, the only kill we've seen so far. Peaceful farmers actually have a full tribe somewhere, and also very close by are the Heroes BR guys. The Brazilian team, Heroes BR. Dilos of Bullies also just across the water here, proving to be a very popular spot over at Evolution Mountain today. And now we're going to see some action, I think, down here on the beach. Very, very surprised if we don't see something about to happen here. Hitboxer coming in with the bow to engage on Heroes BR. Heroes BR, whole tribe up here. Are they going to be able to stop Hitboxer from getting some kills on them early? Klaus also coming in now. Klaus taking shots. Spear going in from Gigan. Throwing it down. Not getting the hit, unfortunately. Slafer and Bobby also in support. Some bows coming in from the Heroes BR guys. So we've got full Heroes BR tribe and only 4 members of PvP, PvE, PvX pros now. Klaus on his own fighting them. Getting back out again. Heroes BR looking like they're looking to disengage from this fight. And PvP, PvE also looking to get away from there. Doesn't look like they want to take this fight early on. Over the other side of the water, you got Stay With Me. Taking some random shots, I think, across the water. Trying to get those MLG shots across the water at any of these players. So far not managing to land a hit, unfortunately. Looks like we've got a Kano coming into the mix on PvP, PvE, PvX pros. But it's going to aggro those bugs, which probably means, yeah, it's going to lose aggro on the players while it has to deal with those bugs. They've got a trike nearby. They're looking to take it down by the looks of things. Normal arrows going in, not tranks. So now we've seen a lot of tribes very close together. Peaceful Farmers now in here, up against the Heroes BR guys. Mike Tyson in here with the bow. On top of the rock, just looking down on that tribe. Heroes BR, again looking like they're going to try and dodge that fight instead of going for it. Which is understandable that this early stage in the game, a lot of these players concerned that if they get into that early fight, it's going to take them out of this long match. Megas killed by Markush, but we already have a fight now coming on. Mike Tyson being taken out by Bobby there, going in on his own. Bit of a YOLO. Artois also in here on the outside, but we're going to see him back off now. And we're going to jump across to Volk quick and see if we can find out what's going on over there. We saw a kill already being taken by Volk, and we can hear exchange going on here between these guys. One of the Volk guys looking like he's in a bit of trouble, isolated by Los Bandoleros, and there it goes. Dalo getting that killing shot up the top here. Velociraptor in a bow fight against Loopman. Loopman now backing out, trying to support his other players, but exposing himself to those Los Bandoleros guys, and now he's taken out, concentrated by 4 of those Los Bandoleros guys. Not an easy fight when you've got that many people against you. So we've got Volk losing 2 players now. Los Bandoleros, I believe, lost a player. They lost Megas. Volk losing another one to Fubar. Volk now down to the 2 remaining players they've got down the hill here. Kim Jong-un, epic fail, killed by Moleman. Looks like they finally caught up. Let's go and have a jump over to the Beliebers. Finally catching up with these players. Japanese Beliebers getting across the water here. Are we going to see another one of the Beliebers, or one of the Beliebers, going down? Wow, kills all over, guys. I'm sorry to miss some of that. But Hannibal taken out by Falcorn. Beliebers in some real trouble down here. Losing 2 players already. But Moleman's got a shotgun out of that drop. Oh my goodness, Moleman doing some work. Artois getting some payback on the Heroes BR guys, but we've got a shotgun against a bow. He's got no chance. Actually taken down by Ralph though. Messi from Peaceful Farmers taken out by Heroes BR. All action all at the same time. Sometimes we have none, sometimes we get it all at once. Artois now the last, and Lolgi, the last remaining members here, already taking a hit from the Heroes BR guys, who have now backed back out again. Lolgi on the outside round here in a fight against Darkness from Tort de Mer. Artois taken down, but Lolgi now fighting Darkness, and 1 spear connecting, but it doesn't sound like that was a hit to me. Darkness backing out, but he is just going to run straight into those Heroes BR guys if he's not careful. 3 tribes, a lot of tribes very close together this time round. Bobby looking like he's spotted Darkness, but is he going to lose him? Lolgi, you've run straight back into the BR guys, my friend. You're going to need to get out of there. There's far too many of them. But no, he's going in for the fight, trying for those spear throws. Getting a spear in on Maganera BR there. Maganera managing to get away. Can these BR guys focus him down, or is he going to escape in the Mega Fog? Lolgi going ham with the spear. Come on, Lolgi, you got this. You got this. He gets a throw on Bobby. Bobby backing out. These Heroes BR guys having enough player to cycle through. It was just a matter of time until Lolji got taken out. Although not the last remaining member. Where is the last remaining member of Peaceful Farmers? Guys, we had so much action going on there. I'm sorry we only caught some of it. That is bound to happen in a game like this. Cosine making himself a 1-by-1. Cosine there. In a 1-by-1. Can't tell where he is. Too foggy. Guys, we have seen some insane action early on. A lot of these tribes losing players extremely early in the game. Not going to be happy about that, but it happens. We've seen lots of tribes clustered up together. Very difficult to see what's going on at the moment. Here we go. I'm going to use these names to hopefully try and track down where the next bit of action is going to happen. We've seen the Beliebers already with a shotgun and now taking another drop. Hannibal taken out early. So they've already lost some players, unfortunately. Action all over the place today on this Sunday Funday tournament, and that's what happens when you take the points away. People trying out some more aggressive strats. We saw a lot of tribes clustered up together, and it was bound to happen, some of these fights. We've got MPT actually going a very long way out, avoiding all the fight and managing to get themselves quite far away, hiding in the mega fog at the moment, still in cloth, but far enough away that they're probably not going to encounter too many problems. We've got some people here up by the platform. AFK strat, which is USA Twitch. Unconscious, logged out. I wonder whether he's just logging in and out up on the platform, perhaps. Interesting idea. What have we got down here? Let's have a bit of a look around some of our tribes now. So at the 3 nodes on Volcano side, Ike, with their forges up already. I'm going to see them in Kite and Crossbow very soon, I should think. Mega Fog finally clearing. Thank you, Ark. MPTA we already know on the background there. Cosine, the last remaining member of Peaceful Farmers, in his 1-by-1 on Evolution Mountainside, south side of the map. We've got a couple of tribes actually up on Evolution. I believe one of them are Dilos of Bullies, quite often going to this spot. And we've got PvP, PvE, PvX pros. Klaus here potentially having spotted this tribe. I think he may have done. But are we going to see him do anything about it? He knows they're there, but do they know he is there? Is he going up for trying for a cheeky kill? Let's take those names away. We can see what pretty much Klaus can see here, obviously with a bit of a better view. He's going to be looking for that inventory kill. Ninjaing up to the house there, still in a cloth hat. He's going to bump into one of them now. We've got a bow fight going on between Klaus and Stay With Me, and the rest of Dilos of Bullies are going to move in on Klaus now. He's going to have to be very careful not to get taken out by them up here all on his own. He's calling the rest of his tribe in, who are now running up the hill. Dilos of Bullies going to retreat into the house, I think. They've probably got enough stuff ready to start getting their Kite and Crossbow, and so they're now going to... We've seen this before, I think, from them a couple of games ago, where they did this exact same thing. Yeah, chitin coming on already. Headpieces, these guys, they were ready. They've got their chitin started. They've got enough forges to probably get themselves some crossbows. And we saw this exact thing happen before. People hanging around outside their house, waiting for them to come out, waiting for those kills, and getting taken out because they were just under-equipped compared to these Dilos of Bullies guys. Dilos of Bullies very quickly getting themselves up and ready here. Hitboxer hanging around by the house, just robbing the fires. Are we going to see PvP, PvE, PvX pros run away from here after robbing a bit of the meat? I think we are. They're going to retreat. They're going to get away. They know that those people are shut inside there for that exact reason. Divine, I have not yet done a proper co-cast with someone. I did do, with Killer Boy, I did do a little bit of a co-cast, but he had to leave, and he was having some problems with his stream as well. We were co-casting and he was streaming as well. The problem is it takes a bit of practice, I think, and you need to get a kind of backseat caster. So I'm going to have a look into doing some co-casting, but it needs to be somebody, obviously, that I'm on that I can communicate very well with, and that's not to say that there are none of those out there, but I'd like to test it on a Sunday Funday, and so far nobody has actually offered to do it or asked whether they can do it on a Sunday Funday. The tournaments, obviously, well, we're seeing a fight here. Sorry, I'll answer the rest in a minute. Darkness from Torsten de Meer. I believe he's the only person from that tribe, and he's now going in against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players from Ike. They have got hide and bows. He has hide and bows, so he's at no real disadvantage there, just a number disadvantage. Old man asking some questions about view distance there. We'll keep an eye on chat to see what happens. Darkness getting out of that fight. I don't think he's going to get pursued too far. Fusey killed by Major from MPT. MPT? What happened? Were they fighting? Yep, looks like it was a bug problem. Two guys coming in to fight the same bugs, perhaps, or Fusey low already from something, and them coming in to save him, and unfortunately catching him with that spear. MPT now down to just 3 players. 2 players even. God, I can't even count. Crimson Tide getting timed out. There you go, Crimson. Sorry about that. No, Nightbot still doesn't like people posting links. I apologise for that. I'm still working on my Nightbot stuff again because I don't have the live interaction, and I'm always doing these casts with 10-minute delays and stuff. I don't have time to actually stop and sort it out. And TMC is my main mod, and so are YGD, and obviously they are always in game when these things are happening, and so there's nobody about to actually sort these things out. We will try to do that again. If people can message me, if you have me on Steam and stuff, remind me what to do. You can just message me or message me on Twitch and remind me what I need to do in my channel, like sort Nightbot out because he's a bastard, and I'll try and do that. So guys, we've seen a lot of early action on this game. Soggy Waffle, thanks for the follow, man. Thank you very much for the follow, appreciate that. Guys, I'm not going to turn my follow noise off this evening. I'm going to try and follow them all. It's the YGD Funday tournament, so there's no need to worry about that really. Crimson, TMC does most of my stuff, but I do have the command, so I can probably pass that on to you. It is a very helpful command. I need to go back through my VOD actually and have a look at the ones that he marked for us yesterday. So, Captain Cosine, Peaceful Farmers, sat in his box, last remaining member, holding out as long as he can. USA Twitch doing an AFK strat, we saw. He was unconscious early on, and he is now unconscious again. So I guess he's logging in, logging out, and just moving about a little bit. Probably got something on at the moment and wants to do it and then get back in the game. So we're seeing not a lot going on now after quite a lot happening early. PvP, PvE, PvX pros we saw bothering the Dilos of Bullies earlier on, but they had to move away because Dilos of Bullies getting back in their house, Kite and Crossbow was going to come out and they would have wrecked these guys, I think, in a fight like that. So we're now seeing these guys looking for a new place to call home. Day-night switch is going to give us the reveal sooner rather than later. Unfortunately, we can't actually see what the time is on here. Believers with a bit of banter. Let's see, what's Ralph up to that Moleman's so upset about? Training Dimorphodons, maybe? Don't know. Believers now with their kite and crossbow going to be coming up very soon. Kite and armor and crossbow. Again, guys, you've got a lot of streamers this evening for this perspectives. If you want to get a few more views on this, you can check out the YGD guys. They're down in my profile. You can check out their streams. We've got a multi-Twitch going. Just ask if you'd like me to post that. Heroes BR having problems with a Rex. Wormy taken out by Los Bandaloras, so we're going to jump across to there and see whether this is a tri-v-tri battle, but not much going on here. Grabouge. Here we are. Here we've got it, guys. Team Grabouge getting pounced by the Bandoleros guys. They're both up on Bronto. So it was going to happen. And Grabouge here in their base. Probably getting, yeah, chitin and crossbows coming up very soon for these guys. In fact, we're seeing some crossbows already. Chiming Live actually outside in his kite and crossbow. And we saw Dalo getting a kill a moment ago. Now, are we going to see a bit more action here? Have the Bandoleros guys got anything to crack open this house with? They should have metal picks by now, possibly hatchets, possibly pikes. I don't think we've seen them get a drop yet. So no explosives, unless they've managed to very quickly get oil and get that sorted. So now they're going to hang around outside here. There is a thatch roof. Yep, and they've spotted it. Thatch roof they can actually break with normal tools. You don't need metal tools. Stone tools will be enough to get in here. So they're going to crack this open. And now we're seeing Grabouge coming out. Chiming Live coming out on his own. There are the other two guys. Habadon still inside. Velociraptor on the roof of their house. And Dalo and the other guys from Los Bandoleros closing in. We've got a 4v4 fight if the last member of Grabouge comes out. At the moment, oh no, 5 from the Bandoleros against 3 from Grabouge. Got some fighting going on. These guys, down goes Chiming Live by Nis Posse. That headshot is deadly from these crossbows at this level in the game. These guys not got enough time to get their HP up. Alexette being focused down by 3 players now, having to try and back away. Little Orange taken out by Velociraptor in the background. Alexette in trouble, pinned against the house, taking hits already. Trying to back away. Habadon trying to get away down the hill here. Alexette managing to get on the parachute, but is he going to be able to escape, or is he going to get taken down by that parachute shot? Velo determined in pursuit of Habadon. We've now got the reveal. We're going to see some more action, I think, coming up in a bit. Habadon trying to hide, but not going to happen in that reveal. Got a spear out at the moment. Looks like possibly not had enough time to get crossbow up. Habadon in some serious trouble here. I think he's broken. Killed by environment, so possibly the cold there. The last remaining member of Grabouge up on a parachute, Alexette, with the crossbow, trying to get some of those MLG shots down. At the moment being chased by the rest of Bandoleros who want this kill. Nissa following those hits coming in but not registering, and down to the headshot, I believe, from Nis Posse. Didn't see it register, but it doesn't have to in this game. The joy of Ark. Guys, Los Bandoleros taking out the Grabouge guys. Now they have their house, they have those forges. We're going to see some tech coming out of these Bandoleros guys. They lost somebody early on. USA Twitch. AFK strat taken out by Ike. Slafer killed by from Heroes BR, killed by Dilos of Bullies. These guys from Heroes BR still in hide armor against the Dilos of Bullies. There's that Rex that took out a member of BR earlier on, taken down by these Dilos of Bullies guys. Dilos of Bullies, chitin and crossbow, taking over the BR spot. But at the moment not engaging the rest of that team. Over the back here. Notice me Senpai. Sakura keeping an eye on the Turtle Flow Gaming guys. Possibly looking for a bit of a ninja on them, but bit of a risky move when you're on your own over here. Ass Kicker, the other member of Notice Me Senpai, still on the main island, nowhere near. So if Sakura gets spotted, she could be in trouble. She's still in hide. These guys also in hide, taming over here, and cloth even. Sakura actually standing a real chance in a fight against these people if they don't get themselves into some better armor. Looks like they've got their house up, but not yet into chitin. And they're skipping hide, which is a risky move, but can pay off. Let's go and have a look and see who else we're seeing about here. Captain Cosine managing to survive that reveal so far. Darkness also a solo player down here. The Beliebers in their usual spot down by Valley Drop, controlling these 3 drops along the beach. Looks like we may see a bit of a tussle down here again between Dilos of Bullies and Heroes BR. We're seeing Stay With Me in a fight against Bobby at the moment, although running out of the fight from and Stevo also up on the rock there, getting out of that fight. Did they know that Bobby was there? 3 players in chitin against 1 player in hide, and they look like they're moving out of the fight. Perhaps some environment problems with the cold or the heat. Probably cold up here. This is cold, I believe. So backing out of the fight there, instead of taking it, which is unusual for the Dilos of Bullies guys. One of them up on the top of the hill here. Ninja, I believe. Guys in the chat just seeing Fuzi rip with his team kill, unfortunately. Perhaps he'll drop by and tell us what happened. So now, here he goes. I was killing a parasaur. Killing a parasaur, wow, and then he missed and hit you. That sucks, Fuzi. Nathrim as well, thanks for coming into the channel, dude. Rip you on the platform at the beginning, not much you could do. Lots of sad faces appearing in the chat. Not much going on at the moment. Belieber's over there. Notice Me Senpai moving away. PvP, PvE, PvX Pro still on the move. Still looking for a place to call home. But with their whole tribe, it's not a bad spot to base up down here where they are. Quite often played down here. Doodle and Vince when I used to play. Quite a nice spot. And actually they're not too bad in terms of who they've got around them. Obviously they don't know, but MPT really going far out, going for a border hugging tactic over the back here. The last remaining 2 players from MPT, we're seeing Fuzi getting taken out by that team kill earlier on. Now in chitin with crossbows, undoubtedly. Going for full metal strat, I think, up the top. Rojas from Los Bandoleros. Quite close to Darkness here. Is this Darkness or Grabouge? This is Grabouge's base. Rojas bringing up the trike tame. Yeah, boy. And Darkness here. Kite and crossbow. Mega Cold going to be annoying for a few players here. I think Darkness potentially having looted one of these bodies from the Grabouge people to get his kite and crossbow. Quite a lucky find for him up on top of this hill. Now getting those campfires. Just got to be cautious, of course, that Rojas now does not come up looking for a bit of warmth from those fires. Darkness knowing that Grabuge is dead, but and possibly looking to get some warmth from here. Bobby from Heroes BR taken out by Dilos of Bullies. Dilos of Bullies, where are you? Here we are. Although I think, saying that Darkness might be in trouble from the Los Bandoleros guys. Sally, YGD taking out Environment. Quite possibly having a problem there. Darkness having to... Where's Darkness? Oh wait. Los Bandoleros is who I want. Darkness now engaged against the Los Bandoleros guys. Sally taken out, I can only assume, to the cold. Dalo and Darkness and Velo in a fight here. And a Raptor coming in, but being taken down very quickly by the Los Bandoleros guys. They're having to be very careful in this mega cold. Darkness up on top of this rock doing the push-up dance. And who is going to get that killing hit in the mega cold here? It could actually be anyone. A stray arrow from anywhere. Take everybody as a one-hit kill. And Darkness, of course, down he goes. Actually to a headshot as well. Straight in the face there as his body strolled off down the hill. Fubar with that shot. And Darkness coming to rest inside a tree. Let's see what else we've got going on. We saw Sally from YGD suffering an environment death by the look of things. And they are up on a very, very cold spot. So not surprising really that he dies to the cold. Unfortunately, I imagine just unable to get back up onto this this hill. Perhaps we'll see Sally coming. Maganura BR leaving players as well. Possibly again to the cold. These players dropping left, right and centre. Yep, hide armour out on these guys, lying between torches. Are we really down to one player in Heroes BR? We are. Seeing Bobby taken out earlier on. Sally taken out. Guys, we're seeing a lot of PvE deaths, but we've also seen a lot of action early on in the game. I'm sorry we didn't catch all of it. Of course, I can only be in one place at a time. I wonder if Sally is now going to join us in shoutcasting, perhaps, and can give us another view. Guys, don't forget you can check out some first point of view action, or yeah, first person action from the YGD guys streaming. Links below in the chat. Also, everybody knows Pedro Sultana, Ralph, who's in the game today. We're playing with Japanese Believers. He's also streaming the game, so you can go across to his channel and check him out as well. Share the love. Anybody who's tuning in to the Shoutcast for the first time, welcome. Anybody who's tuning in for the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth time, welcome to you guys too. If you haven't followed the channel already, please follow the channel. If you haven't followed me on Twitter already, please follow me on Twitter. This is the YGD Gaming Sunday Funday. We're playing for nothing. We're playing for fun. We're playing for you guys. We're playing for the Shoutcast. These guys giving us some fantastic action early on in the game. No points available for this one, but we do have the point tournament being played Friday nights. YGDgaming.com. You will find the information and the current scores for that tournament. First season running up into the first week of April. Prize pool, as you see on the screen there. All donations to the channel go into the prize pool for the players. And the players being able to give you the entertainment that they're giving you right now. Now, it's acid rain, I believe, which means mega frame problems for me. Captain Cosine still doing AFK in this box. Still in cloth. Oh, it's not acid rain. Looks like normal rain. It's white rain. Let's see who we've got. Ike down here. Taking apart their base. So obviously looking to move on. This is a hybrid between Bambi and another tribe, I believe. Colima over here. These guys looking like they may be going out on the hunt now. Stream's dropping frames apparently, I'm being told. Guys, I'm just going to have a quick chat with you in the chat, because I want to make sure that the stream is not dropping frames. Oh, actually, looking like we've got a bit of a drop on my streaming. Yeah, hold on a second. Guys and girls, hopefully the action will hold for a second while I have a look at what might be causing that. Guys, we might have a bit of an internet issue coming on my side. I apologise. Hopefully it will clear up shortly. Not missing anything in game at the moment, I don't think. Red drop coming in down here. Looks like Turtle Flow Gaming are going to get that one. Guys, I apologise. For the problems we might be having on stream at the moment. Hopefully they're going to clear themselves up. It does look like I may have a bit of a problem with my internet at the moment. We could perhaps drop the bitrate, that might help while we hopefully clear up what's going on. Guys, I apologise, I keep AFKing on you there a little bit. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my internet connection. I can see OBS complaining a little bit, so I'm going to drop my bitrate down. And hopefully that'll kick in. I don't know if it actually does without me restarting the stream, but hopefully we'll see an improvement. And there we're seeing Hitboxer being taken out at the same time as a swarm coming in. Hitboxer from PvP, PvE, PvX Pros. Let's see what's going on with these guys at the moment. They've got a box down here on the house, but they're outside it at the moment, and Dilo's bullies coming in, causing them some problems. Klaus being separated from his tribe up here. Dilo's bullies, Zyroth from Kimbus all in on the action, trying to get Klaus. Klaus now pinned to a rock by Bugs. Colima was taken out by a Raptor from taken out by Klaus there. Klaus taking a big shot through those Bugs, being able to take out from. And down here on the beach, 2 members of Dilo's bullies against now three Dilo's bullies guys now coming in. We've got all action coming in up here. Fluffy B being taken out by Stay With Me. Jigsaw being caught under those Bugs, becoming an easy target. Klaus now trying to get away from Kimbus over here, taking hits. He looks like he might be broken. He's moving very slowly. Kimbus, can he get the finishing shot on Klaus? He does. Unlucky Klaus and the PvP PvE guys. They've had an unfortunate turn of events this game, being chased down by multiple players. Guys, good job. Unfortunately, just not enough to keep you alive in this game. Alright, guys, I think I might know what might be causing this, so I'm going to try and quickly sort out the problem. With a bit of luck, it's this, and we can get that shut. Alright, we're back again. There we go. I think that's cleaned up the stream. Yeah, I think it will have. Someone's going to be upset with me. Someone was accessing my media server, I think, which I've just killed off. So I apologise for that. I run a small media server in my house, and I forgot to kill it for the stream. I usually do. Someone obviously trying to watch something, but they will have to wait. SOTF, ARC, my community, you are all more important to me than whoever or whatever that person was watching. Perhaps not whoever that person was. Might have been a member of my family. Just filling you guys in on the chat there about what was going on. So now we're back in the game. We've just seen PvP, PvE, PvX pros being taken out by the Dilo's bullies. Those guys, for calling somebody else bullies, causing a lot of problems in these games and actually being quite bully-esque themselves. Looks like they've cracked a hole in the side of this house. Obviously picked up some explosives from a drop somewhere. Unfortunately for them, they've taken out the smithy. Which means they're now going to have to try and rebuild their own if they want to repair anything. But they've just got all of that kit from PvP, PvE, PvX Pros, not cost them anything. Oh, actually, I tell a lie. From You Are More Than Nothing. You are something, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean that they weren't missing anyone. I love you. And that went on recorded, so there you are. Guys having a bit of a chit chat in the stream there about being banned from a server. Interesting. So Japanese believers getting a Rex up here, a Spino, still controlling these drops. Nobody over here to contest them. Down to 4 players. They lost Nathrim early on, and they lost Hannibal in a firefight earlier on in the game as well. Who have we got clashing over here? We've got Los Bandoleros against Ike. Guns from Los Bandoleros. Ike in here with kite and crossbows, but still we know Rojas in a lot of trouble now, being focused down. Those guys with pistols as well. Didn't spot that when we came across. Now a Stego coming in from the Los Bandoleros guys. Lynch being taken down by Velociraptor on the left-hand side of the screen there. Velociraptor jumping on the Stego, obviously in a bit of trouble, I think. Jumping on that Stego, but unfortunately he's going to swipe those bushes. The Stego going down. Both teams having lost 1 player at the moment, but Fubar and Dalo focusing down Uvu on the outside here as he comes in. Velociraptor being taken down. I think he was lying on the floor, but Anti-Hero, the guys here trading kills 1 for 1. Dalo now in a fight against X. That Stego in there causing problems for these ice guys. The Broodmother coming in, that is tameable. Los Bandoleros unfortunately losing a couple of players there. That's very unfortunate for them. Uvu trying to get away on the parachute, but we know there are guns involved here. Uvu, an easy shot while he's up there in the air. Is he going to be able to make it away? Looks like he might be broken. Down he goes to that shot from up the hill. One more player remaining, and these Los Bandoleros guys are going to want that kill. Do they know where he's gone? He's hiding behind the Bronto. He's parachuting away. That makes him an easy target. Once again, are we going to see Dalo make this shot across here? One shot fired. Two shots fired. Still going on that parachute. Three shots. Finally drops off the parachute. Can only imagine that that shot must have connected with him. He's now running off down the beach. Los Bandoleros in pursuit. Dalo. And now X back on a parachute again. Is Dalo going to stop for this long neck shot? Dalo, stop jumping. I want to click onto you. He is. One. You can see him running up the beach still. He's now behind that rock. Is he going to get away with this? It looks like he might. Broodmother ready for taming there. And this player hiding out in the beach, Dalo. Can he spot him down there? Dalo going to have bug problems though. Going to take his focus away. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get that shot. Unfortunately for Dalo, fortunate for X, who's retreated into the woods. So now we've seen another tribe, the Eichhorn guys, lose a couple of players in a fight against Los Bandoleros, but trading a few kills with Rojas and Velociraptor as well. Guys, once again, I apologise for the drops earlier on. I've now sorted that out. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for giving me a chance to get it sorted. Thanks for sticking around, those of you still in the channel. We've got a bit of action coming on from these top SOTF players in this game. We've got some tribes going a very long way away. MPT over the back here, getting all their stuff together. Going to see some guns from them. They've got a pestle and mortar. They've got some pteranodons. Probably going to see some flying around, doing some hits. Broodmother we've just seen arriving up in the middle. And it looks like Heroes BR might fancy themselves this. Philippe. Oh no, he is a lot further away than he looked. He's now lying on the beach, still only in hide. These guys taking a beating earlier on. Vinny, Sakura's playing with someone called Ass Kicker. There we go. Notice me, Senpai. Sakura and Ass Kicker. The Beliebers now moving in, looking like they might head up for these bosses. We usually see them do. But man, there's some T-Rexes coming in. Moleman, a bit of a problem there with a Raptor. Lundy on the T-Rex. Ralph on the Spino heading in towards the platform for this Broodmother tame and Super Loot, I imagine. We quite often see these guys coming up for those bosses and crate drops in the middle. So, Cosine still doing his AFK strat, so somehow managing to get the 12th position at least so far, just hiding in his box. Nobody actually coming up in line with him. On the side of the volcano here, the last remaining member. Mega cold hitting again. We've got the YGD guys here losing Sally earlier on. Not sure what happened there. We've got Bilbo, JJ, Iritus, Rusty Trombone and Wiener Schnitzel. Got a lot of tames up. When we see these guys survive, we see a good show from them. Looks like they've had to extend their base a little bit. But they've got a lot of forges underway. They've got a smithy down. They've got a lot of fires. And they've got quite a few tames coming in. Mate boosted Carnos, not to be sniffed at. Let's see what we've got. Beliebers in the middle now. Coming in for that boss tame and that super loot. Gonna see another boss tame from the Belieber guys. Guys, again, I apologise for that frame drop earlier on. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're not. If you haven't dropped a follow, make sure you drop a follow on the channel. Catch all of the action. For all the tournaments. YGD running point scoring tournaments on Fridays. Fridays 8 PM GMT. And the Sunday Funday tournaments, which is what we have today, guys. Sunday Funday tournament, no points to be scored here. Not a great deal of action. Nobody coming in to contest that broodmother. Okay, gone a bit quiet again, guys. Looking like all our teams are pretty separated. Although we have got the Dilos of Bullies coming up here now, and Moleman spotting on this platform with his long neck. Bear in mind we've got mega cold at the moment. People are going to be low. Dilos of Bullies perhaps fancied their chances. And now we're seeing Moleman come down the platform, so he's spotted them. And in come those tames. They know Dilos of Bullies are going to have taken some damage. They know they're going to be low from that mega cold, and now they're coming in with those tames. Big advantage having those tames during mega cold. Obviously the tames not taking any damage, but the players slowly trickling down in health unless they've got soups running. And we know that the Beliebers have taken a lot of drops when they've been based up on that side. Beliebers here spotting a base, coming over Grabouge's base. They have a habit of taking over Grabouge's base this time. Not taking them out this time, that work being done for them, but once again... Once again, they've gained themselves a base quite close to the platform. And it's Grabouge's. Grabouge basing up in this place quite a lot. Are we going to see the Beliebers on these tames catch up with these Dilos of Bullies? Dilos of Bullies, a couple of spotters up on this hill, up by these Los Bandoleros platforms. Los Bandoleros guys nowhere to be seen. 3 of them remaining, 2 of them being taken out. And here they are over the side. Oh dear, they're going to become the focus now of the Belieber guys. Delo parachuting away. Fubar, I think, going to be doing the same. Nissa Down here with Raptors, mate boosted. Are they trying to just get away from these Beliebers? The Beliebers spotting the house up here. They're going to rip into it. Beliebers now pursuing the Los Bandoleros guys down this hill. We're going to see a fight whether Los Bandoleros want it or not. Those Raptors coming in, presumably as a slowdown for these. They're going to waste stamina fighting these. Down goes those Raptors. They were never going to be much of a problem. Los Bandoleros trying to run. Zyroff from Dilos of Bullies taking out. But we're going to watch this. We're going to watch this fight going to happen down here. Los Bandoleros at the very minimum going to lose their tames here. Just too slow to get away. This trike. Now the focus of the Los Bandoleros attack. Sacrificing the lamb. Turtle Flow Gaming losing a lot of players now to Dilos of Bullies. Link being taken down. I'm sorry guys, we missed all of that. I thought it was going to have more action up where we were. Turtle Flow Gaming, still 3 remaining members, but they're managing to get away here. Back to their base. Where are those Dilos of Bullies guys? Ah, across the water. Managing to isolate a couple of the players across here. Or doing long shots. Can't really tell which one they're going for. Can't see any bodies over here. Ah, by this tame perhaps. Checking on their tames, getting caught out. Dilos of Bullies down in the water, using spyglass to spot what's going on over here. Turtle Flow must know they're here. Turtle Flow got to drop at some point. Optics having a bit of a floor issue. Standing in the floor. Beliebers, are they still chasing those Los Bandoleros guys? Not looking like it. Where are Los Bandoleros? Ah, there they are. They've escaped. With their T-Rex tame. And a wild Carno on them. But managing to get away. Ralph, closest player, but not able to spot them down there. Guys, and again, I'm very sorry we missed the Dilos doing that work down on Turtle Flow. There's the Dilos of Bullies, guys. Turtle Flow, we know, are across the water from them at the moment. Oop. Too fast, too fast. Looking like Dilos of Bullies slowly making their way across. Stevo on a rock. Working his way over. Throaty Yogurt with his flak gear. A few tames getting up over here. As long as they get some saddles for these, he's going to have quite the contenders for the end with this many stegos. Turtle Flow spotting across the water at Dilos. Dilos spotting back across at them. Are we going to see them come together? That T-Rex, unfortunately, they're not going to get that tame. They do have a Spino though. Level 34? Is that a player behind it? No, 34. Dilos of Bullies. Looking like, yep, they're trying to hit those players on those rocks, or those tames, one or the other. The tames, I think they might be focusing. Looking like, yep, that Stego just got aggroed. He's going to go. You need to whistle him on passive, guys. That Stego determined to go out. Yeah, down it goes. Trying to cross the water after those players. Dilos of Bullies sitting on the outside, focusing down these tames. Probably not even going to commit to go across the water. Or are we seeing... Oh no, it's Steve on that rock still. Just waiting for that to render in. Let's have a flick through what else we can see. Desynctopia, not seen much from them this game. Full Tribe still. Pretty sure we've not seen them in a fight yet. Full Tribe. Kite and crossbow I think we saw. Yeah. Kite and bow. But perhaps some crossbows. Who have we got doing what? Let's look at Mr. Captain Cosine in his box. Still in his box. Still alive, still in cloth armour. Still nobody anywhere near him. Broodmother getting some attention now from Heroes BR. The last remaining member of Heroes BR up here, Philippe, up here taking the Broodmother, and Beliebers now up at Los Bandoleros' base. Los Bandoleros getting away with just losing a couple of tames, and the Beliebers in here raiding these forges. Bandoleros unfortunately not going to have that base to come back to. Now we're going to see the Beliebers head back towards the platform, I think, and we're going to see them try to contest for the Broodmother. Total Flow Gaming, they're suffering some losses we didn't see, but to die loads of bullies. Are we going to see an engagement over the back here? Desynctopia, who we saw Full Tribe still, but Los Bandoleros, Fubar spotting him here, spotting Real Napalm. Real Napalm trying to get away, but Los Bandoleros pursuing Fubar with the crossbow, sending those bolts in from a distance, and that T-Rex now whistled. Ooh, quick screenshot there apparently. T-Rex now whistled on Real Napalm. Real Napalm in trouble, but he's leading that T-Rex towards that Stego, so that Stego's now going to aggro on the T-Rex as well. This T-Rex might actually get lost from being aggroing onto environment. No, Stego being captured there by the Raptor. Real Napalm in some real trouble. Broken bones. One more bite. There he goes. Real Napalm being taken down by the T-Rex of Los Bandoleros there. And we said Desynctopia managing to avoid all the fights so far by being on the outside here, but Los Bandoleros forced from their position by the Beliebers. And then coming across the Desynctopia guys up on the hill. Their T-Rex just isolating Real Napalm, who was off exploring on his own there. Unfortunately for him, that T-Rex just too quick. They're going to get some levels for that T-Rex as well. Remember guys, on the YGD server, if you did know or if you don't know, there's a 25 level increase maximum on these dinos. So when you tame it at level 1 you can only get to 26. If you tame it at 2 you can get to 27, etc, etc. Nightbot going crazy with the commands there. So we're just seeing another kill going on up on the platform. Philippe from Heroes BR, half tamed on the Broodmother, hiding out and gathering bushes. But unbeknown to him, the Beliebers are returning to stake their claim on that boss. So he's going to have to either fight or get the hell out of there. And with that many tames coming up, I have a feeling he'll choose getting out. Cosine still hiding in his box. And Terra's down here from MPT. MPT moving further in now, but still relatively isolated. Nobody really going to give them some problems. Down here, the white awkward to spot names. Notice me senpai. Still in hide. You guys still in... Oh, Sakura though. Sakura sporting the flak and chitin combo. Getting a drop somewhere along the lines. Hopefully getting themselves some weaponry to come up and challenge some of these bigger players now. Beliebers chasing off Felipe from Heroes BR, but are they going to go for the shot against the parachute? Are they going to be able to get close enough in time? Ralph coming in on that Spino. There he is with the pistol, taking some long shots, but Felipe dropping out of there, getting down into the woods. And Ralph backing back up again, not interested in pursuing a solo player when they're going to have the Broodmother very shortly. Over the back there, Desynctopia, very, very close to Los Bandoleros, possibly looking for it to aggress on them. Spur with his crossbow taking shots, I think, at that T-Rex. They've got a whole bunch of raptors ready here, but that's not going to stand up to that Rex. Los Bandoleros trying to back that Rex out of there. They don't want that getting shot across the water where it can't engage on those players. And we're going to see Desynctopia pursue, or are they going to turn around and head back in to carry on basing up? Desynctopia, Los Bandoleros. Los Bandoleros a little bit strung out here. Dalo, Fubar and Nissa. 3 players left here. Nissa possibly getting instructions as to where these guys are. And this must be Desynctopia's house, where they only have a couple of forges. Big house for not very much. Nissa circling back round, potentially, since they were chased out of their house, looking for somewhere to call home and get themselves a bit more kit ready for the end. They don't want to be going up on the platform with just an unsaddled T-Rex. We did see some guns from them earlier on, but we've also seen a couple of their players taken down, so it's possible that they don't have those weapons anymore. Desynctopia looking for those Los Bandoleros guys, but Los Bandoleros splitting up and looping back round by their base, by Desynctopia's base. Fubar taking the Rex far and wide to get away so that it doesn't get taken out at distance. These tames very powerful if you can close in on someone, but not so great if they can just sit back and crossbow you. The Belieber guys up here controlling the platform once again with their saddled tames, saddled carnivores, and this Broodmother, which they have undoubtedly switched the tame on. They have, yes. We're going to see a boss tame from them if no one can get up here and put a stop to it. X from Ike up here on the mountainside. Taming a saber. We're going for the saber jump around tactic at the end, I guess. YGD, not spent very much time on them, but look at these tames they've got going on. I don't hear the purring of a fabricator yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do see that. Lots of forges on the go. These guys are going guns, and they are going to have a lot of them. Looks like they're taking the RGs to do some runs down for some oil, potentially. So we're going to see a big fight between them and whoever they happen to bump into. Dilos of bullies, looking like they're looping round on the Turtle Flow guys here. Turtle Flow still in the position that they were in when they were being shot across the water. Dilos of bullies. They drop there as we load this section of the map. Yeah, going around, looking like we're going to snap onto Zyroth here, guys, while I just go and take a quick pee break. Bear with me, I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I apologise for that. When nature calls and all that. So, Zyroth and the Didos are Bullies guys, who I thought were going to loop round onto Optics and the Turtle Flow team. But can't see the Turtle Flow team here now. Here they are. So they're actually moving away in the opposite direction. The Belieber guys up on the platform, still taming this Broodmother. A little bit to go yet. I don't think I've missed anything while I've been gone. Let's have a quick look. Decent Topia over here by Los Bandoleros. We've seen Los Bandoleros very strung out, possibly looking for tames before they move up onto the platform at the end. Broodmother being insta-tamed there at the end, just as night settles in, so they're waiting. They want those reveals. Bertman spewing out those spiders. Looks like we might have Beast Within running at the moment as well, which I missed while I was upstairs. So let's see what we get from this Broodmother. Bertman's the guy we need to snap to when we see him move. Lundy from Beliebers. Down here with the T-Rex. Okay, bringing a T-Rex up. There's the Spino. Mole Man having a bit of a jump around. Divine. Yes, cosine. Box strat. This reveal, though, could be the end of him, I think. When the reveal hits and this Broodmother starts going ham, I think we're going to see the end of box strat cosine. Got a few players quite close to the middle. They're going to be potentially the first targets. Or are we going to see... Now, bear in mind these guys know that these bosses, although they're strong, not strong enough to stand up to a tribe fully kitted with guns. We've seen YGD struggle with this before, where the Broodmother, from the Beliebers again, caused them some real problems. They managed to escape, I believe, with some stuff, but I think they lost some players last time. Nice to see Ralph playing the non-Argent strat this time as well. Guys, I apologise that the multi-twitch is a little bit out of date now because Daddy Gaming unfortunately taken out, but you can still catch the other guys streaming. Billy and Wiener Schnitzel are still streaming. You can find their links down in my profile as well, so you can just click those down there if you prefer. I'd ask you to keep this open though, because we're going to catch all of the fights on here, not just YGD's hiding away on the side of a mountain. Reveal, I'm going to hit very soon. It's very dark, it's very red. We want this event to go away before. Now, I've just seen Cosine launching his game, which I guess means that we're going to see him return in his box, where he is currently laying under a lot of Maganuras. Is he going to return just in time to be taken out by this boss? This boss, I think, is going to go and focus either tames. Either going to focus on tames, or it's going to focus on these smaller tribes. They've got their Aranos down. Aranio. And here we go. The reveal coming up. Where are we going to see Bertman go? I should have got some music ready. We need music. Epic boss music. Hopefully that'll load in a minute. Cosine, you are the first victim, as I expected. Down he goes. Cosine wiped out by that Broodmother there, just as he returned, I believe, to the game. Doing well, though, to get himself into place 12 from not playing. Next person, Bertman asking his team, where do I head next? Who is my next target? This is an epic. Give me epic. There we go. And now we see the fog clearing and Bertman coming in. X running straight up the platform next to him. Did Bertman spot him? I think he might have done. Either that or he was coming up here anyway. You need to run, X. You need to run. Down he's going to go. Once that Broodmother's on you. 4 hits. But he gets on the parachute. Bertman jumping off, getting the crossbow out for some long shots on him. Is X going to be able to escape this? He does. We see X getting away. Is Bertman pursuing? No, Bertman coming back up. Moleman coming across now. Which one of them is going to get on this brood mother and go hunting? And now we see Moleman parachuting off over the top while the broodmother follows. And the broodmother going to be getting spot callouts from Moleman, I believe. Very good tactic being brought into play by these guys. Is he going to go straight over the top of Philippe? He is. Broodmother going to check out that reveal down there. That was either Philippe or X. Is Moleman going to spot? Is Moleman going to spot Heroes BR player, the last remaining one? Doesn't look like he is. He's parachuting off towards YGD though. And I think we've got the rest of Believers as well. Bringing those Tames in, we're going to have Tames and the boss, I think, coming in against YGD up on this mountain. And YGD, JJ on the RG, flying up the hill. Is he going up to be spotter? Wiener and the rest of the guys down here. I wonder if we're going to see a repeat performance. I doubt that they'll get surprised again by that boss though. The last time we saw this, we saw the broodmother coming down the hill and causing destruction, raining down on the YGD guys. Dilos are bullies, moving away and towards somebody else's reveals down here at this drop. Notice me Senpai perhaps? Turtleflow Gaming being overlooked by MPT at the moment, but there's a lot of Tames down here. MPT going to have to play this extremely well if they want to win this fight. But they are up here with those long necks, looking down. Auril on the Spino. If he stays this way round, we'll be okay, but if not, we're going to see him potentially being picked by a dual shot. These two guys sat up here with their snipers looking for that shot. We need to check on what's going to happen over here as well. Believers definitely closing in. We've got two fights and I think the one we need to watch is the Believers, but I'm interested to see are they going to be able to make this shot. Moving off to a different position. Thank you for not engaging, guys. I need to get all of this. Believers moving up, closing in on YGD. YGD at their base at the moment. But JJ not around. JJ down here mining. Also on the lookout. Bertman on that broodmother. Closing in on YGD. Those reveals right on their base. We're going to see two tribes clash now. There's rocks coming down. Looking like that bird might have a rider on it now. If it hasn't, it is going to soon. Believers on the left. Los Bandoleros, are you actually up here? No, good. Ooh. Thought we were going to see a three-way fight. Incoming the broodmother now. Coming in towards these Tames. The guys all scrambling. They know it's coming. Wiener Schnitzel taken out by a rat as a team kill. And that broodmother coming in, smashing through their house. These guys just not ready for this carnage coming in by the Believers now. Broodmother is taken down, I believe. The YGD guys having to get on their chutes and get out of here. Rusty Trombone taken out by the T-Rex in the background there. Iritus, Bilbo. Where is JJ? JJ in a fight up the top here against Mole Man. Trying to get away, but is Mole Man going to be able to make these shots to take him down? This T-Rex in a fight against these tames. Lots of pursuits going on here, guys. We're seeing JJ and Iritus on the side here. JJ still being chased by Mole Man. Looks like he might be in trouble. He stopped. There goes the shot from Mole Man. Bilbo off in the background here. Still being pursued by Bertman. Bertman, the rider on that. I want to know what happened to Wiener Schnitzel. Bilbo down here with his bird, but in his inventory. Is Bertman going to be able to see him? Bertman a long way out though. Iritus now in trouble from this T-Rex from the Believers. Looks like he's moving slowly. Lundy coming in. There he goes, taken down by Ralph. Their T-Rex surviving that fight. Once again, YGD being the focus. I don't know. Is my game sound turned down really low, Indy? There we go. So we've just seen YGD taking heavy losses there. Bilbo, the last remaining member of YGD. YGD a couple of tames down here, but nothing left of their base. Oh, actually, I lie. Enough left of their base. Volk taken out by Dilos of Bullies. Helen Hemlick, and we've got another fight underway that we were missing because of that fight up on the hill. Lecrope in trouble from the whole Dilos of Bullies group, and his teammate running off Markush in the background there, backing right out of the fight. Lecrope trying to get away, but he is pinned against this, between the water and this cliff. He's not got any escape here from these guys. He's decided to stand and fight, and down he goes, ends up swimming and getting taken out. Dilos of Bullies going to try and pursue down Markush now, but he's a long way off. Got already a very long head start on these guys. We're now seeing some more action coming in from Turtle Flow, and that was Major from MPT. We saw them stalking them earlier on. Looks like he may have taken a shot from up on this hill. Unfortunately, we missed that. Once again, guys, we've just seen the Believers go through YGD with that boss tame. Unfortunately, YGD being the focused group, the bigger tribe, focused down up on top of the hill here. Looks like Dilos are still pursuing Markush from Volk. Surely they can't see him up here though. They're looking for him, but I don't think they're going to find him. Markush on the run. MPT sniping out a member of Turtle Flow. Turtle Flow Gaming suffering losses from Dilos of Bullies and MPT in this game. Guys, I feel like my casting's been a bit off tonight. I apologise for that. We're trying hard to catch all of this action. Earlier on I was very thrown by those early fights. If you didn't catch the beginning, make sure you watch the VOD back. There was some amazing action very early in this game from a lot of our tribes. YGD, unfortunately, our hosts giving you these tournaments. Check out ygdgaming.com for the information on the rules, etc. And also about the timings for them. This is the Sunday Funday tournament, and YGD getting taken down by those Beliebers. Very unfortunate for those guys. Over the back here, the Los Bandoleros guys being chased out of their base by the Beliebers also. I think the name should be Beliebers are bullies, not Dilos are bullies. Chasing these players down. Bandoleros getting forges and stuff back up. We saw them with quite a big base early on. I think perhaps they're repairing armor right now, but I think perhaps they already have a lot of guns and things they just need to get repaired. Okay. Not a great deal. Bandoleros always seeming to be a little bit divided, but never really being caught out on it. Turtle Flow getting away from MPT now. MPT flying around on those pteranodons and just sniping people and then flying away. Hit and run tactics. It's quite nice to see when you've got a smaller group like they are, when they've been picked off a bit early in the game, in their fights. Markush making it away from those Dilos of Bullies guys to run off through the woods. He is the last remaining member of Volk. Them just getting poached down by those Dilos of Bullies people. We've still got quite a while left in the game, an hour and a half left for these tribes to come together. Desynctopia, the winners of Friday's tournament, actually still looking like one of the stronger tribes at the moment. We haven't really seen much from them, so I haven't spent much time on them. We saw one of their players getting focused out by Los Bandoleros as Los Bandoleros fled to the hills. And now, Desynctopia, they had a big empty house before. Now they have a few more forges coming on, so I think we're going to see some guns from them. We've already seen a pack of raptors. They've got Stego, named after Real Napalm, their player who got focused out early on. Earlier on, not early, but earlier. They have an Argent 2 coming back in. And a couple of their players up on the hill here, taming sabres. Yep, a couple of sabres coming up. What level and gender are we looking at? Male, female, mate boosted, 9, 24. 24 is going to get up at a higher level and then potentially be able to get all the way up to level 50 from its 25 tame levels that it can get in after taming. So Philippe up on the platform again. He made a try for that broodmother, unfortunately chased off by these Belieber guys, who then went on to chase YGD out of this house and seem to be now stopping up here for a bit. They've got a platform down, so we might actually see them putting down their fabricator up here. Likely a couple of flags coming in. Spider flags. Very nice, guys. Very nice. Staking your claim on this hill. These guys, very well practiced, very well working together. Working together very well, even. Good bit of teamwork. Bilbo now left with just an Argent. All his team wiped out. Wonder what we're going to see from him now. All his team getting surprised by the Belieber guys, or not even surprised. They saw it coming but just could not take down that broodmother quick enough. Bandoleros guys out in the background. Need to turn off that multi-twitch because those guys are down. Let's disable that. Don't need that anymore. Don't know if you guys have caught up with that bit yet, so I'm not going to say anything about it, but let's disable it for now. Harvest Famine coming in. Not really been calling the events tonight, but you guys are all pretty familiar with that now. I think I've got a pretty well practiced audience in here. Oh, guys, I might try and find us some music. It's gone a bit quiet again. Let's go back to our carnival music. Do you want carnival music again? I quite like my pirate music from the other night. Let's put that on. Everything's slowing down a bit here. Notice me Senpai, I think this is down here. Actually managing to stay out of a lot of the fights. Doing very well. Just going around, picking up drops. Sakura getting in here at this drop very low. Guys, once again, thanks for coming into the channel to watch the Shoutcast this evening. Good to see all of you here. We've had some action early on. At the moment, we're just listening to a bit of music while we hang about, waiting for these teams to do what they're going to do next. We've seen YGD hit very hard by the Beliebers. We've seen Beliebers chasing the Los Bandoleros guys around the map a little bit. Guys, it's all a bit quiet. I don't like it. We need more action. We need that next boss. We need someone to come in and talk to us. That's what we need. All gone a bit quiet in the game. Let's have a look around the tribes. Shiloh's the bullies. Stalking around the map looking for more teams. X. Trying to build up something. Not quite sure what though. Desynctopia with their tame armies. On the side of the volcano here now. It's still quite far. YGD guys in the chat there telling you about their deaths. Their unfortunate demise. Once again, them getting focused down because these guys know that they were in a strong position and they didn't want them, and we're seeing the Fabricator now from the Beliebers. They've got these tames fully leveled as high as they're going to get them. The Fabricator up as well. These guys looking very strong despite only being 4 people in their tribe. Now, no 6-man tribes remaining. We're into the last 11 tribes, 27 players. No 6-mans. Dilos of bullies, I'm pretty sure, are just looking for a fight. And we haven't seen them bump into the believers, so they got away with it. And over this side of the map, actually, only MPT and Dilos of bullies. TFG actually making their way all the way across to Bronto Hill, where, if the names would come back, that would be great. There they are. Where they've now taken Los Bandoleros' house, and they've got their tame army up here. These Stegos, mate boosted, cause a real problem for players later in the game. Those of you in the channel, welcome. Damn, that looks bright. There we go. I did do these commands earlier. Ah, I went into my menu. Of course, game. Once again, guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new, hit that follow button. Get the shoutcast from me for all of the tournaments from YGD that I am available to do. Of course, caveat on the end there. We are on the Sunday Funday tournament. There are no points being given for this tournament. This tournament is just for fun, and we've seen some big fights now already. I'm sure we've got a few more fights coming soon. Bit of fog coming in, making it difficult for us to spectate, making it difficult for the players to see. Bit of epic music in the background. Why not? Indy in the chat as well, not playing with MPT tonight. I seem to remember he told me he was busy, or said at somebody who was busy. So Total Flow Gaming down here in the fog, in the woods, quite near Markush. I remember we saw Markush in a previous tournament being the last remaining member of his tribe. I wonder if he knows that they're close by. Oh, here he is. I was wondering where he was. Hiding in a bush. Markush in a bush. Markush in a bush, everybody else chilling in the fog, giving us no action. Thanks. Desynctopia very close to Los Bandoleros. I wonder if the first thing we see about this is going to be them clashing as they try to make it back towards the middle. Los Bandoleros settling up their Rex level 35. They have a Stego at 14. And we saw them split up a bit, and we still are. Nissa still very far away, looking going for the tames. Nissa saying, geez, we all need one. This one dead, possibly being used for prime. Survivor tracker coming up. Going to highlight any of these tribes that are close together, but are any of them actually close enough to cause each other problems? These single person tribes potentially going to get focused down now. Wouldn't be surprised if we see MPT taking to the air in this tracker to go and hunt down some of those single person tribes. And here they are, already in the air. Are we going to see them focusing in on some of these solos? Two of our solos very close together. Marcus going for the drop here. And Philippe from Heroes BR also looking at that drop. The fog going to be clearing soon. Marcus swimming away from Philippe, but towards MPT. And over here, Desynctopia now going to be able to spot where Los Bandoleros were. Los Bandoleros moving in. Are they going for blood? This tracker forcing action. One of my favourite events in these. Not only do these players get forced together, but we can see everybody who is close together. Bilbo going to be on that RG, taking to the air every time someone gets close to him. Guys, we've got a tracker in the air. We've got to see some action soon. Come on. Beliebers, give it to me. Show me something. Bilbo taking to the air. Possibly got a collection of parachutes. Going to use Ralph's strat, or Ralph's team strat from Friday. Bandoleros, guys, clustering back up again. Got their RGs. Probably got some saddles coming on those now. Not at the moment, though. Where is their spotter? There he is. Gotta be a spotter, right, Dalo? Yep, Dalo. Definitely in spotting, I think. Is Nissa about? Plenty of RGs about down here. What else have we got? Desynctopia. One of their members separated from the rest. Risky and a tracker. Really separated, but with a bird, I hope. No saddled dino. Lots of dinos with him, but potentially an easy kill. Sorry, I read Indy's name in the chat. An indie kill. None of these other trackers moving towards each other. Come on, guys. Total Flow Gaming safe on the outside here. Philippe, Marcus. Marcus, you're back in the water. Are you out of stam? Oh no, you're parachuting. Okay. Notice me, Senpai. Pretty safe over here. X. Come on, Senpai. Go for X. Let's give us a fight. Hey, Vinny, Indy, Real Napalm. Guys, thanks for stopping by in the channel. Hope you're enjoying the cast. Hope you enjoyed the game. Down into the last hour and 16 minutes, guys. We're going to see these players pushed to the middle by that border. MPT not going into engaging yet. Dilos are bullies. You got yourselves a little base up here? You had a base up here, right? Where's your base? Or are you just hanging around for this bad boy? Alright. Looking like it's not actually going to force any action down here. I'm disappointed in you guys. Philippe, potentially... Are we going to see him come back in on Marcus? I don't know what Marcus got from that drop, but I want to know. Flack legs. Having a little drinky poos. Andy man, I know you'll get this in 10 minutes, but I'm always happy to have a chat with people in these quiet downtimes, especially on the Sunday Funday tournaments. To begin with, I was a bit touchy about people coming in. I didn't want people talking over the top, but I think we need to try it now. I'd quite like to have some company in here, so perhaps when some of the players die early on, I might actually try and see if people want to start coming in and engaging. People can ask questions in the chat, and obviously you guys can read the chat and be more involved in the chat, which you are, which is great. Yeah, I want to try and get some of that going. Unfortunately, I know a lot of you guys just want to get straight back in the game again, and I understand that too. But yeah, I'll try and do something, I think, with the shoutcasting. We're going to try and do the shoutcasting properly. We're going to take it seriously. Serious shoutcasting. This is my thing now. I appreciate any tips and any help. Anybody who's watching who's interested in casting next Sunday, I can tell you now it will not be me. I'm unfortunately working. Indy's just reminded me. I'm unfortunately working next weekend, so anybody who fancies trying their hand at casting on the YGD, you just need to get in touch with the YGD guys. Obviously, it'll need to be someone we know. It can't just be a random person, because we need to give you admin password, etc. So yeah, I mean everything's logged anyway, but potential to ruin the game. That's the Sunday tournament. The Friday I'm actually hanging about, just catching a very early train on Saturday to get up for my work at the weekend. So Friday I'll be here to do the casting, but Sunday unfortunately I'm going to miss. So what have we got going on? Track has gone away, no action. Disappointing, guys. MPT. Where are your Pteranodons? Did you get shot down? What? What happened, guys? What the hell? Someone take them out of the sky? Indie man, don't worry about it. I like people just telling me stuff, and like, because I know that you know what you're doing, and obviously you just missed me going for a pee break, but obviously you know what you're doing. So if you say I need to check something, I'm going to check it, and that's fine. It's good. I like people telling me what needs doing, what needs improving. I want people to tell me. Guys, this is so quiet. We've got a few teams close in together here. The smaller teams, Dragon. Guys, this is the second tameable boss. Both tameable bosses in one game. Always causes havoc. Bilbo sat up on top of the volcano here. He is parachuting and using that bird. I wonder if he's going to go for the boss, or if he's looking to try and do something to these guys. But these guys also now taming an Argent. Japanese Believers, one RG there, taming another one over there. Wow. RGs. Lots of RGs. Bilbo's tame Kano down here. Just sat here. I wonder if they're hoping that he came back so they could kill him and take that. Incoming the dragon. Those Dylos guys just sat there on Evo Mountain. Bilbo on the top of Volcano. Decent Topia over in the background there. We've also got Los Bandoleros in the background there. MPT, Heroes BR, Markush. Very close to the Turtle Flow people over here. Markush from Volk. Turtle Flow guys using Los Bandoleros' base. A couple of forges in there, no smithy, so I assume they've got one of their own up somewhere. Where are their other players? Down the hill here. Yeah, here we go, Turtle Flow, one of their own forges, and a smithy up. Markush just hanging around. Has he been spotted though? No? Markush, you cheeky monkey. Are we going to see him try and get some kills? Very dangerous to try and do it near those tames though. just check on the music status here. How long have we got left? Oh god, he's just left in the pirate music. Hope you guys are digging the pirate music in the stream. You dig it? And here we see Marcus now. He's going to try and move in for a cheeky kill. They've got their setup down here. We know it. He can see it now. Is he going to be able to make that inventory kill? This player down here wearing flak is going to hear that. One shot. He misses with the spear though. The player getting away. Which player is this? Throaty taking a headshot to the back of the head, but in flak. And also at a level now where he's probably got enough health. 43, yeah, he's got enough health to survive a headshot probably. The Thames coming in. All from Turtle Flow Gaming saying no, 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 no. But he's going to have to be careful not to bite that Bronto. They're going to chase Folk now. The dragon ready for taming. Going to take a while for that to get hungry enough to actually be tamed though. Marcus trying to get away on this parachute, but actually easy to spot as long as this Spino can stay underneath him. Spino's surprising amount of stamina. So Marcus taking some shots there. Spino getting caught on a pig, as they do. Spino now out of stamina. Is the player going to jump off? Yep. And he's going to run, and he's going to have that Spino follow him. Spino actually in trouble with some wildlife, but actually on passive. We've just seen a kill. Desynctopia killed by an RG. Just an RG. I don't think it was a tribe kill. Marcus being chased down still by the Spino. He's got to run out of stamina soon. He's now got a Scorpion on him. I think he might get away. Put the Carno there as well. No, Carno's not aggro to him. Marcus making away still at the moment, and that Spino is still pursuing. Marcus on a second parachute. I think he might actually get away, but that Spino's still able to see him, I think, in the background. As he drops off his parachute again, laying on a rock, but that Spino still can see him. Now he's got wild raptors on him. Going to be a real problem. That Spino catching up with him as well. Could be the end of Marcus. Spino getting caught on a rock, but he's still in trouble from these raptors. He has to turn around and deal with these raptors. Aggroing the monkey onto the raptors, but also onto himself. And now caught up in some wildlife. The Spino now getting caught in a lot of wild dinos. Marcus actually going to be able to get away from this, I think. We saw Desynctopia losing a player to an RG. Fairly sure that was a wild one. Messi dropping into the chat there. Hello. Hello, friend. Sorry to see you go out so early. This Spino now having to fight all that wildlife that Marcus led them into. Marcus sitting up on top of the hill. Real Napalm, thanks for the follow, dude. Thanks for the follow. Guys, thanks for coming into the channel, for showing your support for the YGD tournament and for the SOTF game mode in as a whole. Some of you heard my SOTF speech last week. We love this game mode and we want it to continue, and your support is what does it. So we are going to continue to run these tournaments. We're going to get all these players together. We're going to hopefully start running a few more tournaments, so keep your eyes peeled for those. And we're going to get as many people as we can playing this game mode. Keep it up there, get it in there with all of the top PvP games that are about these days. Stop by my channel during the week to see some random streaming. See me dying lots on the Culling, dying lots on Ark, occasionally getting some kills, but mostly dying. So make sure you stop by and check out that. It's hilarious. I try not to get too salty, but it doesn't always happen. And yeah, stop by at the weekends. You'll always find me casting. Friday nights you'll find me casting the Season 1 that we're currently in of the YGD point tournaments for the prize pool, which is on the side of your screen there. Eratus being one of our top donators for that, but also a lot of other guys coming in with some donations, keeping this going. If you want to support the players, feel free to chuck some money into that pot. All donations to my channel will go to the YGD prize pool. Check out ygdgaming.com for the updates on the scores and for the next tournament and the TeamSpeak information. If you're interested in joining, just make sure that you're in the TeamSpeak. That's all you have to do, and you can join the games if you're interested in joining. You can come and join us. Harry Naple? Is he in my channel, or is he? Are you just saying Harry Naple? And now MPT down here with Turtle Flow. We're seeing explosives. MPT blowing a hole in Los Bandoleros' base there. Not actually aware that it was open already, I'm sure, because these guys are just borrowing it. Perhaps trying to do some damage. Desynctopia taken out by Los Bandoleros. But over here we already have a fight to watch. Those Pteranodons going down. MPT not going to be happy about that. Throaty Yogurt taking some hits as he tries to escape from these two MPT players. Running back in towards his Stego Tames. Narco Polo taken out by the RG from Desynctopia, from Los Bandoleros. We're going to jump over to these guys. We're seeing Los Bandoleros stalking the Desynctopia guys inside their own house now. Fubar. There's a shotgun coming in from Spur. Fubar having to get out of there. Argentavis in trouble. But Dalo getting away on that. Fubar now left on his own with these Tames. Got a Kano attacking him. He's got Spur chasing him with that shotgun as well. But the Kano getting tied up on an Ankleo. He now just has a Saber chasing him, and these Sabers not going to be able to get him when he's on that rock. Is he going to focus down this Saber so that it's no longer a problem? He's taking some shots. I think he might be shooting at the Stego, perhaps not even knowing that the Saber is there. Are we going to see any further action from these guys? Swooping in, taking out a Rex at 35 from Desynctopia. One of the RGs going down, but also a Stego. Desynctopia in such a strong position until these Bandoleros guys turned up and started wiping out their Tames. Fubar still hitting on that Stego. Once these Tames done, Desynctopia trying to pull those Tames back. Who have we got over the side here? Just a Raptor. Not going to be much help. Although from there could probably run up that rock and cause some problems for Fubar. Alright guys, we've just seen Desynctopia taking some damage from Los Bandoleros, and Los Bandoleros looking like they're going to come back into the fight. They're dealing with that Stego first. Rio Napalm, the player, was dead, and now the 65 Stego is also dead. Sorry guys, just adjusting the volume a bit on the music. We'll just have that really quiet in the background. Desynctopia's house going to get swallowed by the border, going to force them out into the Bandoleros guys. Beast Within coming in, but not much wildlife left around here. Desynctopia taming most of it and then unfortunately losing it to these guys coming in and picking on them. Throaty Yogurt from Turtlefly Gaming now being taken out by Major from MPT. We saw them stalking around that house earlier on. Turtleflow Gaming with their Spino tame up here. MPT getting away with that kill, I think, in this fog. There's no way that they're going to get chased down. Let's get back to Desynctopia for potentially some more imminent action where this border, although we still have a bit of time, is going to chase them out. Unfortunately, this fog making it very difficult to spectate. Now Los Bandoleros moving in, looking like they're going to stalk right outside this house. They don't want to miss the Desynctopia guys coming out of here. Desynctopia still with their forges frantically going, but now RG coming in and knocking on the door. They've drawn that Carno off, and the Carno now being focused. Level 35 Carno's not going to last long unless Desynctopia get out here and help it. Spur out, now shooting down that Argentavis. The Argentavis trying to get away, but not going to be able to. From that Carno, down it goes to the Carno. Dalo now isolated a little bit, but managing to get back in. This posse now in there on his own with the shotgun, trying to take out Desynctopia's Spur here with the shotgun. Also following, shotgun versus shotgun. Nissa posse comes out on top in the shotgun fight with Spur, and we now have just Big Buddha down here being focused by the rest of the Los Bandoleros guys, and down he goes to Dalo's long neck shot. Guys, more gun action, and Los Bandoleros managing to claim themselves an extremely big house, but that border coming in, and they lost their Argentavis, but 3 players still remaining from Los Bandoleros, looting those bodies. Leaving the armor and crossbow? No, just armor. Leaving the armor behind and just raiding Desynctopia very quickly and then getting out. Moving in while the border's coming in. Looks like we might have Marcus down here being chased by Turtleflow Gaming. Turtleflow Gaming getting harassed all game. First by Dilos of Bullies, who managed to wipe out a couple of their players. Then Marcus lurking around earlier on and managing to get away, as he has done again now. An MPT coming in and picking on them. Also taking out Throaty Yogurt. Unfortunately, them being whittled down. So they're now just down to 2 players. I think 1 player. Just Orilt. 1 player left from Turtleflow Gaming. Just Orilt with those tames. There's your team list left, guys. Down to 10 tribes, and most of them very small. Dilos of Bullies still there with their 5 players. But Japanese Believers down to 4. And everybody else pretty much 1s and 2s. Los Bandoleros showing that once they get chased out, they go on the aggressive. Marcus back in again at Orilt. He's going to run straight into MPT if he's not careful. Dilos of Bullies been set up here for a very long time. Did they go for a fabricator? Whoa, that was bright. See a fabricator on here yet. Fabricator. So we've only seen 1 fabricator in this game, and that was from Plush Toys. DDJJ77, thanks for the follow, man. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the channel, YGD Shoutcasting official channel. Shoutcasting for Survival of the Fittest tournaments every Friday and Sunday when I am available. Lockrope, thanks for the follow, man. Good game. Guys, obviously with a 10-minute delay, I'm having to interact with you on the chat. I apologise for that. I think everything's pretty quiet at the moment, to be honest. Dilos of bullies down here taking this drop. Got themselves a lot of forges, did some damage earlier on to a few tribes, and then retreated back to stock up. Well, who have we got down here? Notice me, Senpai. We haven't spent much time on them. They've just 2 players who've been running around, Sakura and Arslicker, but they've now got themselves into Chiton. Now got themselves into Chiton and got themselves some tames. That Rex, level 6, but still, these guys, underdogs in the games. Japanese believers up here with this dragon, who I almost forgot about getting that thing tamed. Lundy on his bird. Who else have we got? Ralph. Full flak, flying around on an Argent. Spino following him. Lundy. Bertman. Bertman on Baby Bertman. Baby Bertman, the T-Rex. These guys up on the platform again for the next boss. Japanese believers are already power leveling by those things up here, or possibly just getting the beginnings of a base built. They had the first boss earlier on. Lundy, Bertman. Is Ralph doing a check up here to make sure nobody's up here? Or are they actually going to do this strat again? Mole Man parachuting down. Leaving the bird up there. Look like they might actually be going for that strat again. Taming this dragon, doing some damage early on in game, but potentially going for the hiding strat again. We know Bilbo's got an RG. MPT over the side here. This drop probably taken by them. Orilt, last remaining member of Turtleflow Gaming, on his tamed Spino. This guy's had a lot of stegos as well. I wonder what happened to them. Probably taken out by MPT, I imagine, with those grenades earlier on. Markush still hiding out up here, where we've seen quite a few people come in and use this base and then leave again. Los Bandoleros, the original builders. We've seen Japanese believers come through it, and we've seen Turtleflow come through it, and I think we saw another team, I can't remember who, maybe the Dilos? Dilos are bullies coming through there perhaps earlier on, excuse me. Notice me Senpai down there. X, what are you doing? You've been up here for a very long time. Got yourself a house? Making yourself some stuff? Ah! Naked! Oh, well, sorry. Sorry, madam. You have no trousers on, madam. But you do have a smithy and a forge, so and a mortar and pestle, so undoubtedly got yourself a gun in there. Let's see him at the end. Please, guys, not this again. Anybody who's been messaging me on Steam, I apologise, but obviously I don't actually get that much chance. To reply during these. Food of the Gods coming in now. Not going to attract that many players up, I don't think. Those reveal beams still in place. Food of the Gods, not an instant tame for the bosses, but does act like Prime, I believe, so we'll give it a bit of a boost. Well, you guys in the channel, thanks for coming along to view the shoutcast of the Sunday Funday tournament for YGD. Be sure to tune in next Friday for our next tournament, which is part of the point scoring system for the first season, which is for the prize pool you see building on the screen. On the screen there, oh, excuse me. On the screen, that prize pool going to the winning tribe. You can see the current scores and the rules and the TeamSpeak information if you're interested in joining. Obviously, we're halfway through a season, so you're still welcome to join, practice, come up against these guys. It's ygdgaming.com. Bilbo heading towards that drop in Valley. X not looking like he's going to go for it. Hopefully got some pants on now. No, still no pants, X. X, no pants. Look at you. Right in that kitty cat or naked. Are these guys now following the drop down? Cute mole man. An actual mole man. Is he going to ride the super loop? It's possible to do, I believe. Are we going to see mole man? Man, that's bright. Oh, if he was, he missed it. Does get the shootout in time, though, to stop himself getting hurt. This dragon now 3/4 tamed. By loads of bullies. If you were spotted during that reveal, my friends, you are probably going to be the target of that dragon. I hope you are ready. Lots of forges. Still not seeing a fab. No, just forges. Guns, guns, guns for these guys. So the only team in flak being the Beliebers. TMC doing his work there with the highlight command. I love you, TMC. It's amazing. I really need to go through my VODs and sort those out as well. Alright, Los Bandoleros. Hey guys, the last three. Already showing that as a 3 they can do some serious work. They've lost their tames, unfortunately, but we have seen shotguns and long necks, and undoubtedly they'll have pistols each as well. DDJJ. Unfortunately, you can't do the highlight. That's just for my mods. And potentially the regulars. I don't know. TMC can tell you about that. If you have something you think is highlight worthy, though, get the time stamp. You can always send me a message. MPT pursuing Markush by the looks of things. Come on, give me something to shoutcast, boys. Markush there. Oh no, Markush. Markush in inventories. Obajal sneaking behind him. Did he see him? No. He's gone past. Markush proving that he can ninja his way out of any situation, getting away from so many fights so far as the only remaining member of Volk. And these MPT guys just walking straight past him. No, MPT, behind you, look. Give us some action. Lions per man, you're not a Bob. You're not a Bob. Don't be like that. The Los Bandoleros guys have shown us time and time again in these games that they are really up there with the top players, and we appreciate all of you players coming in, practicing in our tournaments, making it fun for our viewers, and just coming in and giving it your best. Nobody's a Bob in these games. You're all great, and we appreciate you all coming in. You guys, actually, didn't you win? You won on Friday. You guys aren't Bobs. There are no Bobs in our games. Look how far you've got. Look what the technology you've got and the tames you've got. You guys did awesome. Japanese believers up here on the platform still. We're waiting for this dragon tame, boys. It's coming in. Super Luke coming in as well, and they have full control over this. Billy we saw going for this drop early on. I assume he got it. He's down here with his bird. Yeah, he got it, because he's got a flak helmet on and an assault rifle now. Optics, well not Optics, sorry. Optics' tribe, Turtle Flow Gaming. Down here with their Spino, unfortunately only getting the leftovers. And on the cliff above, X with his long neck rifle. That's what he's been doing in there with no trousers on this whole time. Per, you like my follow sound? My follow sound's awesome. We're gonna see some dragon action. Who's gonna get the wheel? Japanese believers taking this dragon and riding the dragon. We have Ralph? Yep, Ralph. And he is heading straight to that drop where he knows he's going to find somebody. Are these guys ready? They're shooting already. Ralph already under attack on that dragon, backing away. Dilos of bullies just getting out in the open, able to spot that dragon coming a mile off. Ralph having to turn around and retreat. Sat in the trees now, licking his wounds. The dragon not getting bloody, but what does he get? What are we going to see now with this dragon? Obviously, taking a lot of hits there. I said Dilos of bullies would be their target. But they're back up on the platform, getting that super loot crate. Maybe just use that dragon to guard the platform. Because it's still, when it's sat in the middle and people have to come up those ramps, if they see them coming, still do a lot of damage before they get up there. Orilt down here, very close to Heroes BR remaining member, who we've not shown very much. Just sat here, chilling out on the outside, looking to get up into the middle, I should think. It's where all the fun is. Bilbo from YGD with his assault rifle and flak helmet, flying around on his RG. The dragon now moving back towards that drop on the ground. Are they hoping? No, here we go. He's back in the air again. Here he is on the edge looking at that drop. And those Dilos guys moved up the hill. Dragon just taking a stroll. And now being hit even more. I think by that Bronto tail, actually. Not by the Dilos guys. The Dilos guys not around. Ralph doing the wiggle. T-Rex. What's hitting it now? Off Ralph goes. Settled on the beach where he was getting shot from before. Now just wandering around. Is he looking for a target? Carnival drop. Eyes to the skies. He can see that carnival drop coming in on these Dilos of bullies guys. And in he comes on the dragon. They are distracted by their carnival drop. And there he gets the flame onto several members. Zyrov taken out by the dragon. Stay with me taken out by the dragon. Now the dragon being focused down again. Ralph managing to get 2 kills from the back of this dragon just from that carnivore drop. And now looking for the rest of those players. That carnivore drop giving them a real advantage on that dragon there. Distracting the players. And there's shots coming in on the dragon as he searches for those other players. Ninja hiding behind a rock, praying that that dragon's third person isn't going to give Ralph the advantage. Can he see him? He's back in the air again, flying over the top of Kimbus. Kimbus down there under a rock as well. This dragon stalking the Dilos of Bullies guys. Guys, once again, welcome to the channel for any new people. Thanks for the follows this evening to anybody who's followed. If you haven't followed, please give that follow button a click. You will catch me doing the shoutcasts for all of the YGD tournaments which I'm available for. At the moment it's looking like every Friday for the foreseeable future, and most of the Sundays. Unfortunately next week I won't be able to do, but we'll have a replacement caster in. Keep your eye on ygdgaming.com for who the replacement caster will be for Sunday. YGD, this is the Sunday Funday tournaments, all Sundays. Oh, Ralph having a chomp on Dilos Bullies' house. The Sunday games are all Sunday Fundays. No points to be earned from this. The score sheet on ygdgaming.com is for the Friday tournaments. The Friday tournaments being for the prize pool you see on the corner of the screen there. And now the dragon coming back in, looking for those players, hoping that they've come out of hiding. Can he find them? Ralph showing true use of the events to track down these players. Can he see Kimbus in there? Kimbus hiding between some rocks. Now Ralph just flaming everything in sight, trying to catch a player. Dilos at Bullies not going for any tames, so not having to worry about losing them to the dragon, but really not in a position to do much at all at the moment. Losing 2 players to the dragon. Zyroth and Stay With Me. Thanks for the follow, Zakans. Cancel. Thank you very much for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Stick around, see the shoutcast. Shoutcast for all of your favourite tournaments, and also your non-favourite tournaments if these aren't your favourites. But they should be. The YGD guys putting this on for us, so we get a good show. Not much else going on at the moment. Apologies if you can hear me drinking there, guys. It's disgusting, I know, but whew, parched. And now the dragon looking like he's spotted some tames. Ralph on the dragon spotting that tamed T-Rex from Notice Me Senpai. Unfortunately, they managed to get a tame up, but now being focused in by the dragon. Oh dear, oh dear. Hopefully they are going to manage to remain hidden in that bush there. They've managed to stay out of the fights most of the game. Just a 2-man tribe all the way from the beginning. But now Ralph thinking, where's the most sensible place for these people to be hidden? These rocks. And breathing fire down on these guys. Is he going to get a flame hit? Walking straight over the top, and the guy's panicking. Not a good move to get out from underneath those rocks, because Ralph has that overview from being on top of that dragon. You need to stay under a rock, and if he's on you, you need to stay there. He can't see you if you stay under a rock, but if you run, he will find you. And he's still searching those woods. Searching for those players. Bilbo YGD hovering above this red drop. And Philippe coming in for the red drop as well. Cautiously coming in. This dragon over here looking for these players. Ass kicker literally underneath in this bush. Ass kicker. Is he going to be able to hide down here? Staying perfectly still, and there goes the dragon. Off away from him, but straight towards Sakura. Sakura in some real trouble now. Needs to hide. The dragon moving away. Sakura needs to get back under a tree, under a rock, under a bush, anything. Sakura, hide. And now the flames coming in, lighting Sakura up. We're going to see the end of Sakura here, I think, unless she manages to really get away. She's now lying down, but the dragon spotted her again. Sakura being burnt alive, and down she goes. Flame death doesn't count as a dragon death, unfortunately, for Ralph. Bilbo spotting that player coming in on that drop. I wonder if he managed to loot it and get away. But he's up there on that bird, and if they spot him from this dragon, does he render? Only for us. Only for us. And now, are we going to see Ralph head towards this drop, which will be the next logical place for him to look for players? You're seeing Ralph just flaming. He knew that that was a two-man tribe, or one-man, one-woman tribe. And unfortunately, Sakura there getting spotted. Ralph with the patience with the dragon. A couple of solo or low team members. Volk down here getting another Volk. It's not Volk, it's Marcus from Volk. Getting another base up and going. And down here, MPT having a little lay down. Everyone hiding from that dragon. Ralph now over at this drop as we expected he would. Is he able to spot the last remaining member of Heroes BR? He's biting at the supply crate, getting off to get the supply crate, but we know that that's likely to be gone to Bilbo already. In goes for a quick look. Not anything in there, I don't think, and he comes straight back out again. Now he's going to keep looking for those other players. Off he goes. The majestic dragon in flight. Ridden by Ralph. Okay. He's now out on the outside. No players near him at the moment, but already managing to get 3 kills, I think, on the dragon. I think we've seen so far. That's quite a good performance. Managing to get away from those Dylos guys with those guns. You're very close to losing the dragon, I think. And then them regretting not being able to take that out, I'm sure, as they lose 2 players to it shortly after. So now, Ralph returning to the platform. We've got 30 minutes left on the clock, so the dragon's still around for another... Actually, they've tamed it pretty early, so it'll probably go before the timer kicks him. Not quite sure how long he's been up for. I think it's a 10-minute tame, the dragon. Someone can correct me in chat if they know better. Dragon now just stomping around the platform looking for players. We know there's nobody over there. Fubar from Bandoleros. No fear. No fear. Dragon down here opposite the Los Bandoleros guys and Orilt from Turtle Flow. Oh dear, on his Spino. Is Ralph going to spot this Spino knocking trees down over here? Carnival drop again? No, bug. Got to be the bug. Ralph just coming up to check on Bronto Hill where we know Marcus is lurking about. And Marcus now being chased by raptors, going to end up out in the open right near that dragon. And now the parachute going up. Surely Ralph's going to spot that. He has. And he's going to close in for another kill on the dragon. He manages to light up Marcus, who's parachuted straight out of the barrier. Drops down. And now running back in, but he's lit up from that flame blast. That flame blast really highlighting the players. Marcus parachuting out of the border. He's going to die to a border death. Marcus not going to be able to get back in from here, I don't think. Down he goes. Bilbo giving away perhaps that he's close. Volk taken out as the 10th tribe. And now that dragon back up on Bronto. We're calling that 4 kills. 4 kills to the dragon. Despite one of them not registering as a dragon kill and the other one dying to the border trying to escape from the dragon. Ralph now just spotting all of these platforms and things up here and just walking straight over them. And now burning into the woods to try and... Oh, tamed Stego. Yeah, we'll kill that. Walking straight over it. The trample damage from this dragon as well, don't forget. Doesn't actually need to bite it. Is he stuck? Oh my god, dragon here. Ralph on this dragon. Serious work on these players. Hunting down these players one by one. And the dragon there despawning. And Ralph having to make his way back to the platform, but not too far away and not in under any threat, I don't think. MPT guys lost their Pteranodons earlier on. We're hunting on those and now quietening down quite a lot. But we're going to see a few players come out of hiding, I think, now. And the Los Bandoleros guys very close to Bilbo. Bilbo trying to get some grabs, but not managing to, and now his RG in trouble from those Bandoleros guys. He's off his RG. He's going in for a fight against Fubar. Bilbo coming in with the shotgun. 1 hit, 2 hits, but the rest of the Bandoleros guys going to catch up with him now. Is he going to jump on his bird or is he going to fight this to the death? Bilbo in a fight for his life against Bandoleros with his AR out. Gets on the bird but can't get away before they shoot it down. AR in hand, but being shot in the back by those pistol rounds from the Bandoleros guys. Are they going to be able to focus him down before he escapes? He gets behind a rock, comes back out for the fight. No shirt. He's broken. I think he's broken. Reloading, but down he goes to that long neck shot from Dalo in the back. GG, Bilbo. You did well, my friend. RG going to come in and give them some problems, but they'll take that out without any major issue. And now, as we close into the closing moments of the game, last 25 minutes, closing minutes perhaps would be a better description of what's happening now. Down to 8 tribes. This is your tribe list. Japanese Believers now the strongest tribe in the game with 4 players and full flak. Only people we've seen with a fabricator in this game. We've got a lot of single players left from some of those bigger tribes who got into some early fights. Los Bandoleros, Nis Posse, Fubar, Dalo doing some good work as a team of 3, going around and doing some hits on some of the bigger tribes, reducing them down very, very well. But the Believers managing to avoid big fights and pick their fights very carefully. They've got their base up in the middle with their flag. And we've got Ralph in here who was just finished riding the dragon. Really doing some damage to a lot of players on the dragon. You can hear shotguns being reloaded. They've got auto shotguns. They've got storage boxes in here. Rifles. They've not finished their base, but I don't think they're that fussed. Look at them. Look at the Thames. The spiders. We're closing into the last 25 minutes. Can anybody contest the Beliebers off the platform? Looking forward to the end fight. Lots of scattered tribes going to be coming together. Lots of solos. No real dinos coming into the fight. MPT been working around doing some hits, doing some guerrilla tactics with their pterodons before they got killed. Beliebers, we know what they're like. We know what they've got. Los Bandoleros sharing the loot from Bilbo's body by the looks of things. Turtleflow Gaming, Orilt, remaining member with his Spino. More Beliebers. Putting levels on their spiders, perhaps? More Beliebers. Ass kicker. Los Bandoleros still up here on the hill. Dilos are bullies. Let's see, they're reduced now. Reduced down to 3 players. Using Smithy and everything that they've got quite near the middle. Alright guys, a bit quiet again as we wait for the teams to come together. Are we going to see MPT against Arslicker? Or are they going to pass each other by? Does Arslicker know that they're there? No. Oh, MPT passing by yet another solo player. Always happening in these games to them. Markush, the dragon versus Longneck is going to take a lot. With the Longneck, because of this reload speed, I guess it may not take many shots, but if you manage to, I mean, the range that you were to the dragon, you're in a very difficult position. Very difficult position with that long neck against the dragon. You're going to struggle because they can spot you after the first or second shot, and then you've got to try and run and shoot and not get taken down. What you need is pistols. Mega Cold now coming in again. Not going to really cause too much problem, I don't think, apart from the fact that a lot of players have now had to ditch what little base they had and move in. Right, sorry, silent bit there while I've chatted a little bit in the chat while we've got nothing going on. Ralph up on the platform watching south side ramp? No? East ramp. He's taking cute moment, because, you know, why not? MPT down the bottom here. Now, are we going to see Beliebers blocking off multiple ramps this game, or are we just going to see them wait for these players to get up onto the platform and then we'll see the end fight? We've not yet seen somebody dominate the platform to the extent where they've managed to keep players off of it, but it'll be interesting to see, I think. Okay, so down to 8 tribes, 16 players, 1 4-man, 2 3-man tribes, 1 2-man, and the rest all solos. Last 18 minutes of the game now. Going to be seeing people making their way in towards the platform. At the moment, we might have Ass Kicker encountering the Beliebers before he wants to. Well, I'm sure he doesn't want to at all, actually, but he's very close to them. And then we've already got this Argent from Ralph flying around. Possibly spotted him and is now scouting him out. Ralph flying around. Is he going to spot him from that Argent hiding in this bush down here? He's not really in the bush. Argent flying straight overhead. I think he may have spotted him there. Let's see if he gets off the Argent and comes back. Ask Kicker just hiding out in that bush. Ralph getting off the Argent. Did he see him? No. No, doesn't look like it. Very close though. Going round again. Let's have a look from his perspective. Bear in mind he's got third person here too. And Ass Kicker now getting taken down by that long neck shot. Ralph getting off the bird and just taking the long neck shot. Very quick. Very clean. Ralph there taking out the last remaining member of Notice Me Senpai, Sakura and Ass Kicker. Sakura going down to the dragon. Ass Kicker getting taken out by Ralph. Both killed by Ralph. One on the dragon, one with a long neck. MPT engaging on Orult. Orult not with his Spino. Let's see what we're going to see here. Is he going to be able to escape the MPT guys? Makes it up onto a rock. Looks like he's doubling back round behind them. But can he see them? He can see them. They're looking for him. He's taking long shots, but not actually landing any hits. And now they've spotted him and they're back on the chase again. MPT pursuing the last remaining member of Turtleflow Gaming through the woods. And there, he already takes a hit. He's trying to get back away again. These MPT guys determined to get this kill on their solo person, but he's up next to a Stego. So he must have left here in the woods. The Stego trapped, unfortunately, turning circle in this wooded area. Not great on those Stegos. And a Wild Rex coming in, but not actually aggroing on anyone. Orult managing to get away. Obergile now still can see him and is away from that Stego, which Orult was hoping, I'm sure, that would give him some protection. Orult up on the rock here. Obergile. Has he managed to juke them and get away? I think he has. Has Obergile spotted him heading up the hill though? Looks like he might have done. He needs to get down behind a rock. Otherwise Oberjal's going to come around that corner and spot him. He manages to get away from Oberjal, but Major not too far away. Oberjal looking like he's heading in the wrong direction, and Major. Oriel now spotted again as he gets back up on top of that rock. This guy's going to close in on him. He's got quite the head start though. Possibly running on a soup actually. He's getting away from them quite easy in his inventory. And these guys not able to get that inventory hit on him. He's leading them on a bit of a chase at the moment. In the meantime, let's have a look. Nobody else coming together at the moment. So we're going to follow this. Or else still running from MPT. MPT stopping. Not pursuing. Very dangerous running around the ramps at this stage because these players can quite easily lead other players into bigger tribes. X, we saw in the chat there going for a P. Ralph taking out Felipe, who came up onto the platform there. Not sure how he took him down, but considering the last one was a long neck shot. Heroes BR, the Brazilian team. Thank you very much for playing, guys. Hope you join us again on Friday. If you're in the cast, stick around. Let's see what happens at the end here between the Beliebers and the rest of these tribes. Los Bandoleros very close to X. X should be alright. Yep, he's back from his pee break. But lying down next to a fire makes him very obvious. Zoom in on Spider's names. Alright. Wow. Oh, these guys. Naming their tames after all of the players and myself that have been involved in these tournaments. These guys always having a good laugh. Always giving us a good show, giving us some good action. Giving us good entertainment. Thank you very much, Believers. And thank you, everybody else, for your participation and for your views today. Turbo doesn't like long games. Turbo Anal not playing with the Believers at the moment, not liking the long tournament games. For those of you who didn't see, there's the names. Spider-Man. Ah, these guys. Bandoleros making it up onto the platform now. Have they got anything to protect themselves if they get spotted? Obviously they have guns, but have they got any dino gates or structures? Nissa with the long neck lying down on the outside, but not in any cover. I wonder if they've been spotted. Has he got a scope on this as well? No, no scope. No scopes from these guys. Mega's sending a donation in. Apparently it didn't show on stream. Megas, I apologise if that is the case. Let's have a look and see. I think it's on my Gmail. I'm just trying to load that up now, Mega, so I apologise profusely if that is the case and it's just not showing up. Yep, so we've had a donation come in, guys. I need to try and sort this out. My Twitch alerts, for some reason, not showing the donation. Hopefully 2024 it says it came in. That was ages ago. And the Believers here have spotted Los Bandoleros. So we've had a donation from Megas from the team BR, Heroes BR. Thank you very much for the donation, man. I'm sorry it didn't pop up on the stream. I will look into that. The other ones have all been popping up. Los Bandoleros fleeing from the Belieber guys now up on the platform. I'm not saying fleeing as if it's a bad thing. These guys up on the platform here looking very strong. Just 9 minutes left of the game. €10 donation. I've got the PayPal email, Megas. And now we're seeing Dalo looking like he's pursuing Orilt down here. Orilt from Turtleflow Gaming, the last person, and Dalo got a couple of teammates. Orilt taking a hit already in this exchange. Dalo using a compound bow, I think, with metal arrows. The penetration on those arrows doing a fantastic job of getting past this armor. We're going to see a fight coming on now between these guys. Shots being exchanged. Metal arrows from Dalo. Crossbow from Orilt. Orilt looking like he's in trouble here. Having to try and dodge those arrows as they come in. Dalo not managing to land that headshot to finish the fight, but pursuing, taking a hit himself as he jumps to catch up. Exchanging another shot with Orilt and getting a hit. The male sounds coming from Orilt there. The female coming from Dalo. One hit on Dalo. 2 hits on Orilt. Orilt moving out. Beliebers engaging and fighting against Nissa Posse, who's now been picked. He's got a shotgun though on that bird. The bird goes down, and now Ralph versus Nissa Posse. He's going to jump down to watch Ralph with a shotgun battle. Orilt taken down there by Moleman. Moleman interfering in Dalo's fight. So Beliebers picking several fights all over the place at the moment. Now 3 Beliebers coming in against 2 Los Bandeloras guys. Los Bandeloras, Fubar, Nissa Posse being chased by 3 members from the Japanese Beliebers. Ralph in here with the shotgun already taking a hit, but Fubar now taken down by Moleman with that long neck shot. Dalo making his way up onto the platform while Nissa has to parachute and get out away from those tames. The barrier moving away from him, but he should be able to get back in okay. Dalo managing to get up on the platform. Are we going to see some explosives or something from Dalo as he heads over to the Beliebers base? The tame's still chasing Nissa. Nissa going to have to run very fast to get away from this. Okay, Nissa looking like he's escaped, and Dalo getting up the top here. The Beliebers actually having a metal? No, just stone bit on their base. Dalo hanging around by these spiders. Has he got explosives in his hand? Because we know these guys have got drops. He has. He's putting down some IEDs outside the dino gates. And he's also got IEDs down over here. Bit exposed, but hoping, I'm sure, that these guys come through. Guys, I'm going to test a Twitch alert. So, yeah, the donation thing works. Do not go hype about that. That was just me testing. I do not know why that did not come through. Let's just look at my Twitch alerts dashboard. Yeah. The donation is not shown up on my Twitch alerts dashboard. So perhaps my Twitch alerts link isn't working. We've seen IEDs go down. Bit of loot being exchanged here. Dalo putting down, and there, taking down the Spino, the IED. Flare guns going off, being sent across by Dalo's bullies. And there the reveal coming in as well. So, Dalo managing to get up with those IEDs, but now being pursued by Dalo's bullies. Dalo's bullies, and a wild Kano coming into the mix. There's a grenade coming in from Ninja. 2 grenades coming in from Ninja. I'm not quite sure who he's trying to hit there because Dalo is away on a parachute. Nissa managing to escape in the background there as well. We now have a fight underway here between Dilos of Bullies, who are firing those flare guns. Oof, noisy. And throwing grenades, but not actually landing any hits. And now, one of Dilos of Bullies, Kimbus, being focused down by the whole of... He's managing to get grenades out. Lots of grenades going out from Kimbus. Kimbus taken down, and those grenades not doing the damage he needed them to do. Guys, bit of potatoing on the camera there, I apologise. We're seeing tribes fighting all the way around the platform down here, not actually on the platform. Dalo still being chased by those Dilos of Bullies guys, managing to get round and up onto the platform, but Stevo coming in very fast here, must be running on soup. These guys have got to get up and through this barrier. Stevo looks like he's pulling back a grenade. He is. Doesn't manage to get the hit, I don't think. Dalo may have taken some damage, but he certainly did not get taken down. And MPT up here as well, parachuting away. Dalo being the focus of everybody at the moment. Broken bones. Lying in a tree. Everybody just missing Dalo. But are the Believers going to miss him? No. Spotted by Moleman. Moleman getting the killing shot on him. Dilos of Bullies now getting focused down. Stevo here running for his life away from Moleman and the Believers. And in the background there, Los Bandoleros getting in trouble. Nissa taken out by Ralph with that shotgun. The Believers just have too much firepower down here and are just focusing out these teams. Los Bandoleros, well fought. Well fought. And there is Los Bandoleros, guys. Dilos of Bullies, MPT up here, and also X, but MPT already taking shots. Oberjal looking like he's lost his helmet. Major, Oberjal, Stevo in here as well, using the crossbow against the shotgun. MPT running off, but Stevo now the focus of the Believers. Only 4 tribes remaining. X just laying there in the middle, but he's going to get spotted now if he doesn't move. Moleman running straight over the top of him. Misses him. X being missed by Moleman as he's too focused on the guys in front who are already in a fight over here. Grenades going out from Stevo. The Dilos of Bullies guys just coming in with grenades everywhere, but not managing to lead those grenades enough to actually get any hits. Now Stevo running in between the Believers on one side and MPT on the other. Lots of bullets flying in everywhere. Stevo making a run for it, but being chased down by those shotgun wielding Believers. The Believers really going to do some work here. Down. He's lost his trousers. There's an AR going off in the background as well. Who's with the Ralph's got the AR out. Lundy chasing with the shotgun. Moleman also chasing with the shotgun, trying to focus down on Stevo now. Stevo in some serious trouble. MPT, I don't know where they've ended up. And down goes Stevo as he flies ragdolls everywhere. More flare guns going off in the middle. And now MPT the focus of the Believers. Can anybody take out a member of these Believers? They're coming in with guns, gun heavy against MPT. MPT being focused hard. Major in some trouble over here. Oberjal taken out in the background by Lundy. Lundy with the long shot. Bertman closing in. Major now being the focus of all of these players. Not long before he is taken down. Surely he's not going to get out of this. He's broken. And down he goes, surrounded by Believers. 4 players against 1. Dilos of Bullies, 1 player remaining. Ninja. X. Somehow laying here in the bushes, surviving, just crawling around. Arctic Monkeys coming in. That's going to reveal where these players are. They're going to have to get up and run. Ninja pursuing X. Everybody in trouble from these Believers in a minute. Believers going to give us this end fight. I'm sorry the music's not epic. It all happened so quick, guys. Ninja with the flare guns. Everybody having the Sunday Funday time. Ninja throwing grenades. More grenades. Gonna blow himself up. He blew himself up, but he's still alive. Grenades also coming in from the Believers. Oh, not now, frame drop. Not now. I'm gonna have to stay attached to Ninja because the frame drop is real. You can see that in the top right. There it goes. Right, and now X being pursued over here by Lundy. He's making it round the super loot though. Ninja showing his ninja skills using those flare guns against these players. And grenades going backwards and forwards between these players as well. Ninja with the pike. Everybody throwing grenades. Mole Man with the pike, sorry. Ninja now in a fight against Bertman. And finally taken down by Bertman's grenade, I believe. And X taking the second position for Ike, as he hides behind the super loot. He's been hit a couple of times. He's got poo coming at him. There's grenades going out somewhere. And now we see Ike taken down and Bertman taken out by a grenade. Beliebers win the Sunday Funday for this week, guys. An amazing game. Played by some amazing players. Oh, we're on epic Celtic music now. No wonder it sounds so weird. Guys, thank you. I didn't catch the kills there. I apologise.